purple dragon. You may recall from a previous unboxing that I received this SequinArt kit, which I am going to do. So let's get back into it. I'm hoping it won't take very long. So there's the little card. That's my pattern that I have to follow. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 colours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And put that over there. I am going to take these out of the bags. And put them into this little thing, whatever you call it. I need to number them, don't I? So I need labels. Let's do labels on the lids. Got some circular labels somewhere. I think there's any circles. Right, so we need, where's my pen? We need numbers. Where's the numbers? They're colours, that's the problem. Right, change of plan. I am going to copy this, and then I shall tape those to the lids of the ear. So I shall just do that. Okie dokie, so I've copied the key there off the bottom. So 3 is silver. Start here. I might have been able to do it out of bags, but I just thought it's best to avoid me having sequins flying around the place and or mixing up colours. so don't need that edge there. So let's snip number 3 off. And my trusty tape. And like so. You see that? Put it on there. Okay. So 4 is pale gold. Right, it's probably easiest if I stick the numbers on. And then put the sequins in. So 4, 6, 'Can I get those in there? Okay, so there's actually quite a lot of space left in there, look. Oh, it's a bit dark, isn't it? Right, 18. Oh, there's some left in the flipping packet. Now I've sort of shaken them down into there, there's actually more space than there appeared to be. Okay, so let's get rid of this off the table. Now the question is, do I put these in the 3 pots that I've got left and then keep the packet somewhere, because that's a big packet to have just sort of laying around, isn't it? Oh, I know what I can do with them, with spares anyway, in a minute. Put these away. Come on. I had to buy myself a new storage box the other day, so I'm just having to relearn where everything's kept, because I had a bit of reorganising to do. Just get rid of some rubbish. Just take it out of camera shot at least. I've got a little bag I can put it in. Put them all in this. Clear up as we go. Also got quite a lot of sparkles around here. Little tiny bits that were in the packets, obviously. I don't know, maybe they're the holes. Where the holes have been punched, they're the little bits that have been punched out. Right. So, I think what I'll do is use this and see how many will go in these little pots. See how I manage this without stabbing myself, seeing as the pins sharp. Ouchie. Oh God. Okay. So far so good. Only had one jump out. And last one. They've all bunched up. Sort of got harder and harder as I've gone further and further into the packet. Right. See if I can put these in. Oh, I'll leave those out. Right. So I've got 3 of those little pots with these pins in. So that's enough to keep me going when I start. and then I'll put the rest out of this packet into one of these. So I picked this set of tins up from Lidl. We've had a Lidl open up near to us, so when you go in, it's just this box, because this box is inside it. It's a tin set. I think it was $3 or $4.99 for the both. And inside them I have these little pots, which are hair dye pots, Lariche Directions. They're these vibrant colour dye, hair dye. So I use this stuff. I get purple, I think it's called violet, and wisteria I think I had recently. My daughter has blue. I think she has Atlantic blue. Anyway, when they're when you're finished with them, you just rinse them out. They're nice little handy pots. So I've been saving them. So I shall use them for the pins. Alright. There's more than enough room in one of these pots for all these pins that aren't going into the immediately accessible pots. There we go. Are there any more hiding? Don't think so. Okay. Try and get them out now. Come on. Right. So that can go in the bin. There we go, a pot of pins. I could put a label on it, but I'm sure I'll remember it's in there. Famous last words. Oh, god damn it. Put those in here. So, 3 pins snuck out. Right, let's get rid of all this fluff. Well, fluff and holes. Not holes, what used to be holes. The punched bits. Alright, this should be interesting. Get the boxes out the way. So, I'm not quite sure of the best way. Where's me? And let's do this. So, 18 is this colour. So I need a pot of pins available. Actually, I might just tip a few out, otherwise they're going to be really annoying. And 18 let's put a few of those in the lid. So I think I'm going to need my magnifiers, or at least my glasses. Try my glasses. Where are they? Put my readers on. Okay. So we have to go cup side up. And then, can you see that? No, I'm off short. Damn it. Let me just turn it round so you can see. So what I've done is I've lined, well I had, it's moved. I've lined the, come here, the whole of the sequin up with the little white dot that's on there. And then we get a pin and we're supposed to pin this down. We just stab through like that. There we go. First one. I might pin this down actually because it does seem to move. I've got a bent pin. Seems like it was moving then as I was putting that pin in. This one's bent. Let's dispose of that one. In the rubbish tray. Try and put it in the same hole. Yeah, it's definitely easier to pick up with some tweezers. They're a bit fiddly. And pressing them down with the end is handy as well. Right. So that's the backing / pattern put down. So my next of this colour is next to that. There. So I want to make sure that the white dot is in the centre of the sequin. There. 2 down, loads to go. Now I'm going to try and do all this, well, I'm going to try and do this colour on this ear before I switch to the other colours. So I don't want to have loads of sequins out flying around. I want to try and do it like I do with my diamond painting, where you just do one colour for the part that you... Well, that's how I do it. I have a part that I'm completing and I go through all the colours that are there. Nope. What am I like? I have to skip 3, don't I? So 1, 2, 3. It goes there. Yeah. Okay. I missed one again. Okay, it's also trying to remember that these are supposed to go cup orientation, which so far I have done. So, miss one. Now, I don't know if I'm better holding my tweezers in my left hand and pinning with my right hand. A bit more accurate with my right hand. So, is that the hole? There's the white bit there. Oops. Quite fiddly. There. Okay. So I need another, I need 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, those 3. Now that's upside down. Oh, I'm doing it wrong, aren't I? Right. Trying to coordinate. Oh, that's interesting. There's 2 together then. So I need these 2. I kind of need tweezers in both hands at some points. Right, that's better. I think that's working. Where is it? So that's 3, and then this one is 4. Okay. Oh gosh, I think I bent the pin. Wasn't concentrating then. I was looking for my next placement. So 1, 2, gap of 3, 1, gap of 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's that first bit. I should be zooming in, shouldn't I? Sorry. Focus camera, come on. You can do it. Come on. There we go. Right. So next we'll do these 3 here. Actually, it's easier to have some out. So I need them the right way around. There. Oh. that's that one. I don't know if they're supposed to overlap, if that means I'm misaligning. I think this is actually going to end up being a darker colouring than my German Shepherd. She's very pale. She's what they call a sable. The colouring. So she's almost white in places. Right, there we go. She's not here. I don't know if you gathered, because it's quite quiet and I'm not talking to her. She's having a sleepover at her friend's house. Yes, she's a dog, she's not a child. But she's kind of like my child. Now my child's grown up and left home. And we'll need a few more. So let's get that one goes there. Yep. Come on. Sneaky. There we go. So I was given, well, I got a parking fine today. I was very miffed, to say the least. I parked where I thought I could park, and when I came out there was a parking ticket on my car, and the parking fine is £70. Ridiculous. So does that go there? Seem like I've got more dots. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And that one, miss one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there's 3 there. And that one. And then there's supposed to be 4. Oh yeah, because that's going to be that gold colour, isn't it? Okay. I was getting worried then. So that's right to be... Ooh! This colour. Is that a double again? Yeah, so I went to the local leisure centre. There's a exercise group that I attend. And all the disabled spaces were full. So I had to drive around the car park, which was virtually full, to try and find a space like on the end of a row. Come on, camera. Because I need to be able to open my door wide, so if I can't get a disabled space, I have to open my door, I have to get an end, so that I can open my door wide enough for me to get out and back in again. So I was driving around the car park looking for car parking spaces, found one, parked in it, went inside for my exercise group, came out, got back to my car, and there's a parking ticket. And I was done for parking in a permit holders only area, for which I could see no signage near where I was. So as I was driving back out, I noticed that in the middle of, basically in the middle of a public car park, it's a council run it's a council run sports centre. So it's basically a public car park. In the middle of this public car park there's a sign that says permit holders only. There's no designation as to which part of the car park really is the permit holders section. Like, there was no barrier to separate it. There were no other signs around the area. I hadn't even seen the sign because I was just like trying to flipping find an end space. I wasn't looking at signs. So to say I'm miffed is a bit of an understatement. And I've appealed it, so we'll see. I can get it a 50% reduction if I pay within 2 weeks. I've got 28 days to pay the £70. Or if I pay within 2 weeks, it's half. So 35 quid for an hour. An hour's parking I was charged, basically. So we'll see what the appeal decision is. It's stupid. It's basically a public car park. If you're going to make part of it permit holders, you should designate it more clearly with a barrier to stop people going in, or repeat signage, or like numbers on the floor or next to the parking spaces, or some sort of colour differential. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit naughty. So my problem is now, in future, because there's nowhere else nearby to park apart from this car park, the main road and this car park. So if I go again and all the disabled spaces are full up again, and that's those three, so I need to put this one there. Okay. And I can't, whoops, I can't find an appropriate parking space on the public part of the public car park. I won't be able to do my class. I'll just have to drive home, which is stupid. There is next door Aldi, but I have the same problem with that, where if you know, you're only supposed to park on Aldi's car park if you're going into Aldi. Can't park on Aldi and go do my exercise class because I'll get a ticket off them. So I'm rather miffed. And I just want to be careful that, so those 3 are gold, these 4 are gold, so that's the next one, that and this one are this colour. Okay, right, is that what I said? Hold on. 3 gold, 4 gold, it's this one. Okay. That one. I hope the camera don't keep blurring this, because this camera's zoom is a little bit temperamental. Right. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. So the next one is, oops, there. Pin. Yeah, so we were being filmed at this exercise class that I go to today. So hopefully I don't ever see that, because wow, it's not something I want to see at all. Me doing exercise. Come on. Why can't I see the hole? Right, I'll try and fast forward this. Maybe. Maybe I should do this as a WiP Chat, even though it's not diamond painting. What is that over here? Got an errant pin. Cheek. Somehow landed over there on the desk. They're sneaky, these. They keep doubling up. Where's it gone? Where'd it go? It's here. Right. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the next one's there. Come on. I thought it'd be quicker, but it's actually quite fiddly. So it takes longer than I thought it would. I thought it'd be quite a quick little thing to finish, but it's not really. Right, So I need to go down this row. So that's 1, hold on, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I put the bottom one in, I know where I'm going up to then. That one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Okay, so this is the last. This is where my little run ends. So I'll put that in first. And then I can go down to that or back up to the other. Either way. Come on. Come on. Is that it? 1. Wow. So we've had to have the boiler repaired this week. I'm just talking to you now because it's boring watching me. I mean, it's probably boring listening to me as well, but you know, maybe it's better than silence. So we have cover for boiler repairs and breakdowns and stuff. Oh, there's another bent pin there. Through British Gas Home Care. Part of the service that they provide is you get a free boiler service, annual boiler service. So the guy came out on, what day are we today? Thursday. Came out on Monday. Guy came out on Monday to do the boiler service. I mentioned a few issues that we've been having with the boiler, and he said, oh, if you've got repairs, I can't do them. I'm just here to do the service. There's no point me starting to do your service and then you need repairs. I'll book somebody in to come out tomorrow to do your repair and to do your service. So that was Monday afternoon wasted hanging around waiting for a guy who ended up not doing anything. So then Tuesday comes along, Tuesday afternoon, the guy turns up. I explain the problem to him. He then tells me that the cover that we've got with British Gas means that for each unrelated problem that he identifies, we have to pay the excess on the policy, which I think is 50 quid. So if he discovers 3 faults on the boiler that are unrelated, it'd cost us 150 quid. If the 3 faults are all related to each other, then it's just 1. So I said, well, can you have a look at it then and tell me, like, come up with a list of things that's wrong with it, and we'll decide how we want to deal with it. So he goes under the stairs, starts rooting about with the boiler. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he comes out and says, right, it's the relay switch on the printed circuit board is kaput. You need a new printed circuit board. I've got one in the van. So he goes out to his van, gets the part, comes in. He says, oh, I don't like this. I'm supposed to have all new parts on my van, but this one, the security seal is broken. So obviously some other engineers had it, tried fitting it to a boiler. It hasn't solved the problem, so he's put it back and it's gone back into stock. He said, but I'm not happy to use it because it might be faulty, because it's not brand new. He says, I don't like using parts that have already been opened. He said, anyway, I'll try it and see if it resolves the problem, and if it does, then it's fine. If it doesn't, I'll have to order another one. So he puts the printed circuit board in. It doesn't solve the problem. So he says, right, I'll have to get the part delivered tomorrow and I'll have to come back. In the meantime, he says, I can't put your boiler back on. We're not allowed. So he left and left me without heating or hot water overnight. So that was Tuesday. Now I'm done with this. So that was Tuesday. So Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, I didn't have any heating or hot water. There's a silver one in there. Sneaky. Wednesday comes along about, would it have been maybe about 1:30? Yeah, about 1:30 in the afternoon. The repairman rings me. Are you in? I'm going to get the courier to bring the part. And I say, yeah, I'm in, he can come round. So the courier brings the new circuit board. Right, I'm going to do number 8. That's these here. The courier brings the new circuit board so that it's ready for the engineer when he gets here. He turned up about 2:30 maybe, something like that. I said, right, your part's there. So he gets the honestly, he gets the part, brand new part. Security seal is intact, so we know it's definitely a new part. He fits it on the boiler. It doesn't work. So he's scratching his head. He's looking at his computer. He's looking at the boiler. He's doing all his fault finding gubbins. I don't know what he was doing. And then he comes in and he said, I've figured out what the problem is. Alright, I said, that's good then. Yeah, he says, I can sort out your problem now. However, it's the wrong circuit board. So I said, what do you mean it's the wrong circuit board? He said, well, whoever set you up on the home care thing, whatever it is, British Gas Home Care, wrote down the wrong boiler model. He said, so the circuit board that I've been trying to fit is the wrong circuit board for your model of boiler. He said it's only one digit out, but that digit makes all the difference. So obviously you need a different circuit board. However, he says, my app's telling me I've got one on the van. I'll go and get it. So he goes out to the van, comes back. He's got the part box, the security seal's intact, so that's good. He fitted the circuit board that was appropriate for our model of boiler. Problem solved, boiler's fixed. So it took 3 days to resolve a fault that could have been repaired the same afternoon had whoever it was who'd set us up on the home care plan actually written down the correct model number for the flipping boiler. So I said, I hope this is only one flipping fault. Don't want to have to pay multiple times for you coming out when it wasn't our issue. So the boiler's fixed and the safety checks have been done, so we're safe for another year. All being well. And then today, at the same time as I booked for the boiler safety checks to be done, the annual service, I booked for us to have a new smart meter installed today, Thursday afternoon, 28th of March. I put it in my diary on my phone. So I came home early from my exercise group. So we have an exercise group for an hour and then there's a nutrition for an hour. I had to skip the nutrition so I could be home because the appointment for the smart meter being fitted was between 1 and 5. So I came home, hung around all afternoon waiting for this guy to knock on my door. No knock, so in the end I had to hunt round for British Gas's phone number. And I rung him and I said, I've been waiting in all afternoon for this guy to come and fit our smart meter. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's nearly 5 o'clock, nobody's turned up. What's going on? So, security checks, check details, who are you, blah blah blah. What's your address? Oh, there's nothing on the system. So I said, are you kidding? Are you actually kidding me? So I've been sat in the house all afternoon waiting for this guy and it's not on the system. I said I booked it at the same time as I booked my online service. Booked the boiler service online. And that went through. He said, oh, I'm sorry. We don't have you down for having it done today. So, right, thanks. Put the phone down. Stuff it. we'll get a smart meter when they like leave us no choice to get a smart meter. I didn't really want a smart meter anyway, so it's a blessing really, but it's a bit annoying that I left my group early. Right, 1, 2, 3 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus this one. Come on. I don't think you can see these, can you? Black on black. That's that one, and 2 more. I don't think I should have put these down as much as I have. I think they'll like sparkle a bit better if they're not jammed down all the way. You know, if there's a bit of movement on them. They are overlapping a bit here. So I've had a fun-filled week with British Gas one way or another. Whoops, where's that gone? And that also interfered because I usually go to my mum's on a Wednesday afternoon. I couldn't go to my mum's yesterday afternoon because the guy from the repair guy had to come back, so that interfered with my schedule, so I've got to go. I'm going to my mum's tomorrow afternoon instead. Just kind of, you know, when you have a set routine and things change and it upsets you. It's annoying. Right, so that's black. So what's that colour? We'll do that next. 17, we'll do that. Right, let's put these back away. I need some more pins. Still feeling a bit staticky, these. Give them another shake. Shake, shake, shake. Do, 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 do. Shake, shake, shake. Do, 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 do. Shake your bottle. Shake your bottle. Right. 17. Are these a different colour? These look like 18. Did I put the wrong colours on? Don't tell me I put the wrong colours. No, they are different. They look very similar though. I only need 4. There's 5 there. Just take one back. Okay. More pins, please. Look at that, 4 pins. Couldn't have planned that if I'd have tried. Right. So what else has happened? My problem with this phenomenon, I can't say the word. Phenomenon. Oh my god, why can't I say the word? Phenomenon. The English language is great. Some weird words. My problem with the phenomenon, with the activity of WiP and Chat, is I don't really have a lot of chat. I have a lot of works in progress, But I don't really have a lot of chat to go with it. Under normal circumstances, my week consists of... What do I normally do? Let's have a think. Monday... Monday, if we've sold anything over the weekend, I have to go and pack it up and post it out. It's only a little tiny sideline business that we have, that we're actually running down. So that's Monday. Tuesday. Do I normally have anything on a Tuesday? Right, I need these gold now. That's a bit unfortunate because these two are quite similar. 4 and 11. And I think those up there are number 4. They're not quite as dark. Like this. You can't see it. That is paler than that. I think that's 11 and this is 4. So 4. This. Tuesday. What do I usually do on a Tuesday? Nothing specific, I don't think. Tuesday, Wednesday. As a normal week, I don't have anything particular on a Wednesday, apart from Wednesday afternoon I go and see my mum. Thursday is my exercise class for an hour every week. Ooh. And every other week there's a nutrition session for an hour after it. That's Thursday. And then I don't have anything particular on... Oh, Friday, if we've sold anything during the week, I'll go and pack it up and send it out on Friday. Yeah, so that's basically my standard week. This week I went to the doctor's on Monday morning. Because I've been having problems with my hands. I have problems with my hands anyway. One of the issues I have is I get pins and needles, numbing sensation, or cramps, like cramps across the palm of my hand. Mainly my right hand, but sometimes my left hand as well. So I went to the doctor's because I was thinking that my medication may not be... Maybe I'm not getting enough of the medication that I take for it. Perhaps the dosage needs upping. So I went to see the doctor. We had a chat about various things. And she decided that I needed to have a blood test. I suppose she's got to check the levels of all the bits and bobs that are related. So Monday morning I went to the doctor's. No, it wasn't Monday morning, it was Monday evening. No, it can't have been because I had the boiler guy come in. So it must have been Monday morning. So then I had to book in for a blood test, so I went back this morning I went back for a blood test. Followed by my exercise class. So I've had a bit of a busy week this week, which is out of the ordinary for me. Normally, if I go out of the house at all, it's 2 or 3 times a week and that's it. I don't go out to walk the dog because she's too big for me. She'd pull me over. She's a very reactive dog. If she was a different kind of dog, I would be able to walk her, but unfortunately, she's too reactive and she lunges. She's huge. She's 32 kilograms of neurotic, reactive German Shepherd. That she's alright with other dogs, but it's people. So she lunges towards if she thinks people are coming towards me, threatening me or her, and all you have to do for her to perceive a threat is be too close. You know, what she considers too close. And then she'll lunge towards them and pull me over. So she has a dog walker. The dog walker takes her out because the dog walker is able to resist the lunges and also has other dogs with her that sort of preoccupy Pixie, so she's not as... I think she feels safer because she's in a pack environment rather than feeling like she has to protect me. Yeah, so unfortunately I don't really get out much to walk the dog because I can't walk the dog because she's a pain. So have I done anything else this week? I think that's about it. It's quite, like I say, it's not a normal week. But because I knew the boiler guy was coming on Monday, the dog walker took Pixie for me. So Pixie's been at the dog walker's house since Monday. And I'm going collecting her tomorrow on my way to my mum's. She can come with me to my mum's. She just about tolerates my mum. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Okay. I'm going to do this ear. This ear here. I'm going to finish this ear here. And call it for this session. Where's can't see the white mark through that. Where is it? Come on. Oh! That's why I couldn't see it, because there was 2 together again. Gosh, that's annoying. You can't tell when there's 2 together. So I've got 1, 2, 3, then that group of 4, and then we've got 4, so I'm on 2 of 4. I'm sure I could probably work faster than this, but I don't want to get it wrong and have to end up trying to rectify my error. Whoops, whoops, where's that going? Doing quite well at managing to accidentally pull out enough pins. Right, last, oops. Oop. Last pale gold or whatever this is. No. It's not going in. There we go. Yeah, I'm also a bit miffed because the people from the exercise group are having a little meet up tomorrow at a local cafe. And I can't go because I'm going to my mum's tomorrow instead of when I should have gone on Wednesday because of the boiler repair guy. And if it had been repaired like it should have been, I could have gone. Grr. Right, I might just try and do this a little bit here. Although, yeah, I think that's still this pale colour. Pins, I need pins. Okay. Yeah, so I'm missing out on a bit of social engagement because of the boiler repair guy. And I don't really get a lot of social interaction because I don't go out much. I spend all my time in the house talking to the dog or talking to my camera, i.e. talking to myself. Or you guys, really. But for all intents and purposes, I'm talking to myself. Because there's no guarantee that there's anybody actually watching. So... So that one there. Right, let's just check. So that's 2 silver, 2 blue. Yeah. Ooh. Now, up until I found diamond painting, most of my days were spent on my PlayStation playing a game called Neverwinter, which is a Dungeons and Dragons based console game. It's free to play. And I'm a guild leader. So a lot of my time was spent... Oh, it's not that one, it's that one, I think. 'Cause that's blue. Grey, grey, blue, 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 blue. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm one of the guild leaders, so a lot of my time was spent on the game, playing the game, helping new players in the game, doing admin for the guild. And since I found diamond painting, I have to say that it's kind of distracted me from that. And I've been falling behind with my admin. So I am still getting on the game every day, but not for very long compared to how long I used to be on it before, which was virtually all day, every day, apart from the weekend when my husband's at home. The guild are feeling a bit neglected by me. I think they were all wondering what's going on. 1, 2, 3. Right, that needs to be. So if you're into console games, if you like Dungeons and Dragons or any sort of role-play game or quest-based computer game, and you're on PlayStation, feel free to leave a comment or send me a message with your, if you want to join our guild, with your character name and your online ID. I'll happily add you to the guild. Always taking the opportunity to recruit new members. What have I done there? Whoops. Stabby, stabby. Check it out. They do have it on, it's on Xbox and it's also on computer, on PC. But it's not cross-platform play. It's, you can play it on all 3 platforms, but only with other players on the same platform as you. And that is basically the only game I've played for the past 18 months, 2 years. I stopped, well, I didn't stop, but I reduced my gameplay somewhat when Assassin's Creed Origins came out. Although I haven't finished Origins, really. Almost, but not quite. And Odyssey came out, and I bought a special edition and extra missions and stuff. And I haven't even taken the cellophane off the packet yet. And that's down to 1, Neverwinter, and 2, diamond painting. Can't find that. Oh, there we are. And I'll do one last one of this colour over there. Whoops. Where did that go? That one there. Whoop. And then I need 3 . Come on. Enough sequins that time. Right, I need this blue colour, so that's 15. 13, 15. Oops. I don't know why my dog's got blue on its ear. seems a bit weird. Check it's just one sequin. Right, that goes there. I can't see it because I keep blocking the light. And then those two bits there. So okay, so we're coming up to time anyway. Ready for a new clip, so I shall end with these, which I was intending to anyway. I thought I might get a silver in, but oh, I could put that, is that grey? 3? Yeah, silver. Let's put that in. Save me faffing about. Putting it back in its box, in its tub thing. Put that there. And then we just need one more pin. Come on. One pin. Come on. Come on. Oop. One pin. One blue sequin. Ice blue, whatever it's called. There. There we go. I'm not sure, like I say, I'm not sure how hard I should press down. Anyway, that's the ear done. Mostly. So there's the, zoom you out again. There's the comparison. Compared to the pattern. I think I've done it right. Not sure I'm that keen on the effect. I'm sure it'll look better once it's, you know, there's more of it done. A bit sparkly. Not have quite the same impact as diamond painting, does it? Not bad though. Okie dokie, thanks for joining me. It was a pleasure talking to you. Hopefully you weren't bored out your head. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like. If you haven't already subscribed, please click the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you're notified when I do videos and upload them. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much. Your support is much appreciated. Enjoy crafting, and I'll see you next time. Bye.